Hey, what's up guys? It is Rob and I'm back with another video. Thought I would do another VHS update. This will be update number 2 to my channel. Got a couple of VHS tapes today and I thought I would kind of combine, because some of these you've probably seen before, like maybe the past month or so. So I have quite a few here that I want to show off. We'll start with the newest ones that I just got. The first one is one of my favorite films of all time, for sure, hands down, and it is The Goonies. I found the original VHS tape right here. I love the cover art, and yeah, this is a fantastic movie all around, and I got it in really good condition. I was surprised, actually, how good a condition I got this in. And there's the back right there. Baby Root. Yeah, The Goonies is amazing. Here is the tape right there. So that's the first one that I picked up today. The next one that I picked up today is a Stephen King film directed by Rob Reiner, and it stars Corey Feldman, River Phoenix, Jerry O'Connell, Kiefer Sutherland. Stand By Me. This is the Columbia TriStar home video version. You know, with the, usually they have like the red outline on the covers. I mean, I have like the Karate Kid, I think Karate Kid 1 and 2, that's kind of like this. Pretty cool cover. I don't know. The side, as you can see, it's usually the same with the black right there, with the red outline as well. There's the back of the movie. This movie kind of reminds me of The Goonies as well, but great characters and stuff. So Stand By Me. I also got this in really good condition. I'm just surprised on how good this is. Here's the tape. Okay, so moving on. I got a couple of Van Damme films to kind of complete my VHS collection when it comes to my Van Damme movies. Nowhere to Run. This is a good one. I wouldn't say it's... I don't know if I'd put it in my top 10 Van Damme films, but I really liked it for what it was. You know, for me, it's like, you know, Lionheart, Bloodsport, you know, Double Impact, I like, Death Warrant. You know, there's just so many good Van Damme films out there. Cyborg. I mean, this one's good, though. There's the back. So... but Ted Levine is in this, and you know, Buffalo Bill. Let's see. Oh wait, there's the tape right there. It puts the lotion on, does as told. Van Damme, Jean-Claude. I want this go in. Really? Bro, I can't get this. Whatever. Next one, horror film. I own the first and third movie on VHS, and now I own the second one. Tremors 2 Aftershocks with Fred Ward. Now, I wish they could have gotten Kevin Bacon. It would have been, I think the movie would have been better with him. But, you know, Fred Ward, he's great. I'm still pissed that they canceled that Tremors TV show, and they actually got Kevin Bacon to come back as Val. But this one was pretty good. It's a worthwhile sequel for sure. When it comes to the sequels, I think this one's the best. And the third one I like because they go back to perfection from the first movie. And some of the characters actually return in that film. So, and I believe part 3 is PG. So that's the next one there. Tremors 2. Here we have another action film. One of my favorites. Rambo. First Blood Part 2. And they're coming out with a new Rambo movie. Rambo 5. Where Stallone looks like he's a cowboy. Looks like Unforgiven mixed with, I don't know, a Stallone movie. It doesn't look anything like a Rambo movie should look like, but maybe we'll be blown away. I don't know. But Rambo First Blood Part 2, fantastic action film. There's the side right there. And the back. He's kick-ass with a bow and arrow, man. But, yeah, the Rambo movies are definitely some of my favorite action films. And even Rambo 3. Rambo 3 gets a lot of crap. You know, there are some scenes that don't work for Rambo 3, but all in all, I think it's fine. Now, into a couple TV shows. I know my friend Kenny was talking about this in the comments because I had already shown an X-Men tape that I got, but this is the one that I found. I think it was like a Pizza Hut thing right here. And they used to give these away with the covers. This is Enter Magneto and Deadly Reunions. It says right here, this tape contains an exclusive 5-minute round table discussion featuring famous Marvel personalities, Stan Lee and others. But I can't remember. It says Creator's Choice number 2. I can't remember if this was like giveaways or something. I thought they were like Pizza Hut giveaways, like back in the day. But I remember these. It says Fox Kids Network, and then there's what the tape looks like. It's like all, you know, it's got like this red tint to these movies. Then we have a show from the 90s that I believe it was 94. I remember watching this. And I like Craig T. Nelson. Coach. Craig T. Nelson was in one of my favorite Tom Cruise movies, All the Right Moves, and he also played a coach in that. The show, it had some interesting episodes, and I think Craig T. Nelson was great, but it's not like the best show. It wasn't the best show to watch, but I don't know, I was into it. I was into all the stuff that he was doing when it came to like football and stuff like that. Jerry Van Dyke, Claire Carey, Bill Fegger, I don't know how you say that. He was in Stephen King's The Stand, actually. But, yeah, I remember this show. This actually has 20 minutes of additional outtakes never before televised, so... here's the tape. So that's the next one that I got, TV show, and here we have a Power Rangers tape. Power Rangers Power Playback. Classic Ranger Edition. This is the Red Ranger. And there's Adventure 1, which is Day of the Dumpster, and Adventure 2 is the Wannabe Ranger. I remember these tapes too. Like you know, you're talking to a huge Power Rangers fan, especially the Mighty Morphin. But like, I remember wanting to get the tapes and trying to collect them all. And then when I found out they were coming on DVD, I'm like, you know, I gotta get them. I just really liked the original series, the Mighty Morphin series. I didn't, you know, I watched Zeo, but after that I just kind of became, you know, not interested in any of them. But, okay. Alright, so here's something interesting that has to do with Michael Jordan. I remember this tape. I rented this before, and it's called Michael Jordan Airtime by CBS Fox Video, and this has like highlights and stuff like that, a unique look at you know, some of the stuff that Michael Jordan does, presented by Haynes. Yeah, I just remember, you know, Michael Jordan, like I was, you know, back in the time when, you know, they had the playoffs with Pippen and Rodman against the Supersonics. I was actually at one of the games in Chicago. I think it was I don't remember what game it was, but they were it was the playoffs, but I don't remember what game. But it was exciting. I got to see Jordan. We were pretty close too. Jordan, Rodman, and Pippen. Best basketball player in history, in my opinion. He just, you know, he was great. But really cool tape. Okay. Okay, so here's a classic movie. When it comes to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, huge fan right here. You'll come to see that I'm going to be reviewing, you know, figures and things like that on this channel, showing you guys some nostalgic stuff, some stuff that I used to have, and kind of sharing the memories with you. And here's a movie that brings back a lot of memories. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 1990 flick. This one is by far the best Turtles film. I mean, you can't go wrong with this. The effects, just the way the Turtles look, the Shredder, they fight him at the end on the rooftop, and like the stuff that happens to Raphael. Casey Jones, they got him right, you know, out of the shadows. It just, I could not stand that movie. But this, you know, great film. It still holds up today. I love the soundtrack to this movie. Just don't know why they can't go back to like something like this, where the Turtles, people are actually in suits, you know? Well, time's up. $3 off. Classic Carpenter film, The Thing. What do I need to say about this film that hasn't already been said? Classic right here. Love it. Kurt Russell. I found this in very, very good condition. This VHS was in very good condition, and I got it at Goodwill. Of course, you can see the sticker right there. 99 cents right there. Here's the tape. Okay. Here's a classic animated film, The Land Before Time. I was talking about this in my last update. Fantastic. I love the first one. Now, this is something I used to watch when I was younger, and you know, it's got a lot of heart to it. Even some violence. What happens to Littlefoot's mother is crazy. But yeah, a lot of heart, a lot of emotion in this movie. I just really wanted him to get to the Great Valley, for crying out loud. Another great animated Spielberg. So he produced this with Kathleen Kennedy and Frank Marshall. James Horner also did the music. An American Tail, Fievel Goes West. It's been a long time since I've seen this, but I remember liking it a lot. I love these kind of animated films, the older ones. One of my favorite animated movies is Transformers, the movie. I'm a huge Transformers fan. So yeah, American Tail, Fievel Goes West. Not sure if you guys have seen this or not. Definitely check it out. Another classic. And I love this cover. I actually have another version of this on VHS. It has a completely different color, or cover, sorry, excuse me. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The cover that I have is where it shows everybody in his factory in the chocolate room, or whatever he calls it. But I really like this cover. I got this in great condition too. Classic film. I don't care for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. There's some things that I don't, there's some things that are all right about it, but this is the best one right here. Gene Wilder. All right. Let's see. Here's one that is a very rare movie, and I cannot find this on DVD. I don't even know if it's on DVD, because I kept looking and I can't find it anywhere on the net. And this says unrated version. C. Thomas Howell from The Hitcher and Renee Humphrey in Jailbait. This is kind of a roughed up cover. It's been through a lot. But it's been a long... I remember renting this back when VHS tapes were, available to watch pretty much. I remember renting this, and there's a lot of sex in it and violence, but yeah, I've been trying to find it on DVD, but here I have it on VHS. So it's a very rare movie though, like I said. It's kind of beat up. Jailbait. And there's a couple other films that are called Jailbait. There's even like a made-for-TV movie called Jailbait as well. Here's a classic film right here. Iron Eagle. Amazing soundtrack. Lou Gossett Jr. I think this was 1985, I believe. 1985 or 1986. CBS Fox Video. Great film. Love Iron Eagle. There are ways that I like Iron Eagle better than Top Gun, but then there are some things I like in Top Gun that are better than Iron Eagle. It goes both ways for me. Another great Van Damme movie, Lionheart, right there. King of the Jungle. This one I got in really good condition. I just got this on DVD, and I got to get the Blu-ray version. The Blu-ray version, I've heard it has some problems, I guess, but I'm not sure if it's the quality or whatnot, but anyway, Lionheart. Alright, getting down to the nitty-gritty here. 2 Kevin Bacon films really quick. Telling Lies America, or in America, sorry. Telling Lies in America is the first one here. It's been a while since I've seen this one. Brad Renfro. And the last one here is The Air Up There, another Kevin Bacon film. Been a while since I've seen this one too. So, yeah. So there you go. Those are the films that I picked up. Goodwill, Salvation Army, thrift shops. Some of them were in the past month or so. Some of you might recognize them, but stay tuned for more of these. I hope you guys are enjoying them. I'll be back with more DVDs and Blu-rays to show you, and as well as reviews. So, it's Rob signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.